Hello, vinyl community. Bradley here. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing these sunglasses. Is it to look cool? Well, maybe, but no. When was it? Friday night, I went out to eat with my neighbor, and during the meal, she looked at me and said, "What's wrong with your eye?" So I looked at her and I said, "What's wrong with your eye?" She said, "No, it's your one eye is all completely red." So anyhow, I looked in the mirror and it was a blood vessel or something broke in the white part of the eye. So it looks really, really red. It's bloody red. It looks like I've smoked a bale of marijuana. That's how bad it is. So it feels good. I can see fine. I think it just takes time to get them vessels going again. So hopefully it'll get better hour by hour and day by day. But who knows? The shirt I'm wearing. We got a brewery coming to town called Second Crossing Brew Company. So that should be open, around the new year, hopefully. I've tested some of their beers, and they are fantastic. So they're working on the actual store and the brewing part. So hopefully soon that will be open. Just got a couple records to show you today. I was watching a couple weeks ago Steve Carlson's Sunday morning video show, and he was talking about Colemine records. They're from Loveland, Ohio, down around Cincinnati. And so I thought, boy, that looks interesting, because he said they centered a lot on funk. And so I went online to their website and was looking through their albums and 45s. They've probably got, I don't know, maybe 12 or 15 artists on their roster. So anyhow, I saw this one album, and I actually think I've seen it before, but I must not have ever checked it out. And I will show you in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. It is from this album. It is the Delvon Lamarr Organ Trio, live at KEXP. Three-piece. The organist is Delvon Lamarr. The drummer is Jimmy James, which that is not his real name. And then David McCraw. So this was recorded and released, I think, in 2017. It was at the Little London Plain Upstream Music Fest in Seattle, Washington, May 13th, 2017. It is a live recording. It is a fantastic live recording. Their style of music, it would be very easy to describe funk soul jazz, which I like both those genres, and when they're combined, sounds great. I like organ. So they actually had an album, I think the year earlier, a studio album. What's the name of it? It may be Close or No Cigar or something like that. and I will pick that up, and that's on Colemine Records too. Now this this record and package is beautiful. I love the packaging. It's a gatefold. The cover, I don't know if you can see, it's not laminated, but it's very slick. That album cover right there, it's almost like similar to a Blue Note, I think. It's got the cropped photo here. And I love it. It's black and white, except for the red. It's got liner notes on the back. Tells a little bit about the band and everything. The inside of the gatefold is really nice. A very large picture of probably when this was recorded. So I don't know if this was recorded at the KEXP studio. Probably not. It was probably at a cafe or something, because you can see people kind of like looking in the window. Now this package, it is heavy duty cardboard. Excellent. I love it. So I'll show you the actual record. I think they do have a version which is maybe not available now, that's on clear vinyl. So anyhow, this comes in kind of like customized MoFi sleeves. And the actual label is really cool. I like it. Colemine Records. I like it when when these record labels have a kind of a standard record label, because that's why you know a Blue Note, you just look at the label, or an Impulse, or any number of labels. And it kind of says something about the label, I think. So anyhow, this organ trio is from, or at least they're based in the Seattle area. And I think on one of these songs, Delvon explains that his wife, Delvon's wife, really pushed to get this group together, and she's their manager now. Because the drummer, or the guitarist, who is excellent, Jimmy James, and Delvon Lamarr, they were familiar with each other, but they each had their own thing going on. And they discovered they loved the same types of music. So they formed this group. It's got 7 songs on here. The first one, which that was playing previously, Move On Up, Curtis Mayfield. Big John Patton, his Memphis song. I think that's what's playing right now. And I think the other 5, I think they were original tunes. But this music, if you like Booker T and the MGs, I'm thinking you will probably love this. It's got that soul jazz organ, and actually the organ playing and the sound of it does sound similar to Booker T. But it's got that funk in there, so that's where it differs a little bit from the other Booker T and the MGs. I would say they would be more of a soul jazz and blues, maybe, with the Stax sound of Memphis, I suppose. But this is like right up my alley. I love organ trios, especially good funky organ trios. So if I were to rate this, I would give this out of 5 stars. I would give it a 5. The actual package, I would give it another 5. This is just really good stuff. So probably very shortly I will be ordering the other album. Now I did pick up also a 45 on the Colemine record label. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, these, I think they do their pressings at, oh, I forget the name of the plant. It's up in Cleveland. So, anyhow, Steve Carlson showed this one. Beautiful 45 on translucent orange. Now this 45, the reason I got it was, number one, I listened to it, sound interesting. Another reason, the artist name is Michael Now. It's N-A-U, which my name is Now, N-O-W, which the original spelling was N-A-U. It was changed over the years, so I thought, well, he's probably some very, 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 very distant relation. So I thought that sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I don't know what you would call this. Kind of, boy, I don't know. Maybe a little acoustic. Psych, maybe. A little bit reminds me a little bit of David Gray. And there's other pieces, the instrumental, sometimes it sounds a little bit like, I don't know, Tame Impala maybe, but not really. I don't know. It's hard to describe this music, but yeah, I'm glad I picked it up. I'm not into 45s, but hey, very beautiful orange, so thought I would check it out. So anyhow, the next time I make a video, maybe I won't have to be wearing these, because it's you know, it just doesn't look really good. You know, I don't want to be on video like that, you know. So anyhow, oh, maybe later in the week or something, I'll crank out another video. So you folks have a good Sunday afternoon and a very nice week. So catch you later.